My beautiful people, welcome back to my channel, Supreme Medium Diviner. Today we're going to go ahead and do a mediumship on Miss Kim Porter, who is the ex-girlfriend and the mother of Diddy's children. I have chosen to do this mediumship on her, and I've done mediumships on Kim Porter before, but in light of everything that's going on with Diddy, the book that came out that was not hers, I felt it important that we go ahead and tap into her again. And so I'm going to go ahead and give you some details regarding how she's feeling right now due to everything that's going on. But before we go ahead and get started, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit the bell to be notified. Go ahead and like and share this video because I know people have like a lot of questions regarding Kim and how does she feel, like what was really going on with her and Diddy. And, you know, if she was still here today, how would she handle it? So, first off, in my last channeling, when I did Kim Porter, I told you guys that I saw her being suffocated, like a pillow was being put over her, and that was the cause of her demise. So I decided to look into it a little bit further. I wanted to kind of take it step by step to see the steps that was taken before she lost her life. So when I did that, I see her actually in the bathroom and she's struggling to breathe, right? And at this point, she knows something is not right. I see that it was something that was ingested that causes her to struggle not to breathe, but not enough to end her life. So she goes over to the bed. She's trying to use her phone. And the person that's in the room takes the phone, and then that's when they put a pillow over her face, okay? So I asked Kim, I'm like, who did this to you? She kept saying a bodyguard. Every time I asked her who did it, she was saying a bodyguard. But the thing that I'm questioning is I'm asking her, but she's saying this, but I'm seeing her son Christian, or King Combs as we know him, standing over him crying, saying, Mom, I'm sorry, just crying, like terribly crying, right? And, you know, so that's why I'm asking, well, Kim, who did this? And then she kept saying, then she would say the bodyguard, but the vision she was giving me did not correlate with that, okay? First of all, when I tapped into her, she's crying, right? She's crying because it's her daughters that she's like very concerned about, Delilah and Jesse, like the things that they're going to have to endure because of their father. I'll be sure comes to mind. She's sorry for a lot of pain that was caused to him. She feels like Diddy is a monster. I told you guys that book was fake because I said, wow, if she was alive, she would never say anything against Diddy, because I told you guys that she actually benefited from the things that he did. But in the afterlife, she has regrets. When I went to her the first time, I told you guys also she is in her hometown in a restaurant that her family owned, and she seemed happy. That lets me know that, you know, she was more so in a memory because that was a happier time for her. Right now, she is not pleased with what's going on. So to help y'all understand this, the dead, they have emotions, okay? That does not go away, and they can see their loved ones. So now that everything has come to the forefront, it's like, you know, regret, you know, because she's a mother and she cares about those girls. She cares about all her children. She kept screaming Biggie. Okay, she feels like that should never happen to him, and she wish she would have gave like more of a warning. You know, that's something that's bothering her real bad. Biggie's demise. The more and more I talked to her, she couldn't stop screaming his name, saying I'm sorry. That's one that really tugs at her. And so I'm like, why are you sorry for that? And she was like, because, you know, I was telling him that he was being done wrong. He should leave the label. She said she told a lot of artists to leave the label, not to get involved. She said he was one of them. But she said she feels like with her doing that had that played a part in his demise. Being, you know, basically what I got from that is that she kind of like, she wanted to help, but helping hurted others. You know, he wouldn't do anything to her, but it would hurt others. So it was like she was kind of like, she couldn't do too much, even though she wanted to do more. And so that is like weighing heavy on her. For some reason, she feels like that she could have like she really could have intervened with Biggie's death in order for him not to, have meet his demise that way. She's saying, and I told you guys that she's confirming, she never wrote a book. She never wrote a book. But there are some skeletons in the closet, as we know. So another thing is that I call it fake outrage. I call it fake outrage because she's like, where's everybody that was a part of this now? Like, where y'all at now? Like, y'all were like doing so much during this time along with him. Where are y'all now? One person that she brought to the forefront is Mary J. Blige. She showed me anger towards Mary. She told me that there were times where him and Diddy and Mary had relations in front of her. And she said, she's quiet. Why are you quiet? For some reason, Mary J. Blige was the one that she really wanted to call out. She's worried about her son, Chris. She's like, don't be like your daddy. Do not be like your daddy. She wants him to do better. But again, she keeps showing me this vision of him standing over her. But I know when she died, Diddy said that he was on a plane. But when you think about it, it seems like he put emphasis on Christian. It's like he put emphasis on him. Something he had to make sure that he turned his phone off so he wouldn't hear about it. I know he said he wanted to. He did that with the other kids. He had to go to Quincy to make sure he didn't hear about it. He had to get the girls out of school. But is it just me, or do y'all think he really made it a point to put emphasis on Christian in the beginning? When she shows me Christian, she's just like, it's something in him that she's not pleased with. She loves her son. It's like she's crying out because she wants him to be better. But when she shows me him, there's a lot of his father that is in him. And also what I'm getting, because I looked around her, is that Christian has been participating, like, just like a little Diddy. You know what I'm saying? A little Diddy he's been participating in a lot of what's been going on and the things that Diddy has been doing. So, she just keeps saying she's sorry. She's sorry that, so many people have gotten hurt. So many people had to endure so many things. And as I'm talking to you right now, she's confirming with me, she's still saying her bodyguard. I know they said that her goddaughter found her. But, I don't know. I'll be sure. He kind of put it out there that it needs to be reinvestigated, which everybody feels the same way. But now that we know that things are not what it seems, with everything that's coming to the forefront, I think what you guys need to take away from this is that stop thinking everything is what it seems. Things can be altered. You understand what I'm saying? If you look at the autopsy report, it was like, the cause of death was deferred. And then, they said it was something else. Al B. Shore said that it wasn't from pneumonia. And she apologizes to Al B. Shore. She apologizes for, he went through a lot of pain when, while she was with Diddy. I did see that, she could have made a choice. And in the mediumship, she brought that up. I seen this before when I did a mediumship. I don't know if I talked about it or not. But she could have made a choice between the two. And she should have chose Albie Shore. That's what she should have chose. And, but she didn't have a choice. You understand what I'm saying? Because Diddy was being Diddy back then. He was being Diddy back then too. And as we're talking right now, okay, so Kim, what are you wanting them to know about Biggie? I mean, everybody pretty much, Kim, knows that, there was some foul play and that Diddy was behind it. But what is it specifically? It's like it's something she wants you guys to know specifically. So, what she's saying is that basically Biggie wasn't with it. He 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 wasn't with it. Again, she thinks she should have told Biggie that night what was going down because Kim knew about it. That's what she's saying. She should have intervened. She should have stopped it. For some reason, it's really like hurting her. She said she could have. She's sorry to his mother. So I didn't know she was going to come through, y'all, while I'm doing this. But that's how she feels. She wants her girls to continue to be safe. Whoever has them, just continue to protect them. She really cries out for them. So she does hate Diddy for this. She hates Diddy for allowing this to come to the forefront. Like, it should have never got like this, because she fears for her children. Right now, she hates him for that. And she's saying, Christian, stop. Stop. She wants Quincy to be honest. She's like, Quincy, you know what's up. Just be honest. And protect himself. And she's saying she can't take this. So that's what she gave me. That's what she gave me. Like I said, I felt it was important to do another mediumship on her. In light of everything that's happening. In light of the book. So y'all can know what's true and what's not. Okay? So, please share this video so people can get the information. Subscribe to my channel if you have not. Hit the bell so you can be notified. And just, I don't know, channeling Kim, I really feel like when I channel her, it's like it's almost like she's trying to get a message to the world. Like, keep going, like, keep questioning. Like, don't let this be just because this has gotten out. Like don't let it be like a trend. Like, keep speaking out. Like, let this stuff has to stop, because a lot of people are like getting hurt. She's not like coming at it like I said, like she benefited from it, but it's just I guess it's just gone too far at this point. It's gone too far at this point, and just don't be silenced. That's what she gives me. She wants the silence to stop, because from when I channel her, ultimately that's where she has her biggest regret, is silence. Okay? Alright, so I hope y'all got something from this, like I said, and I will talk to you guys later, and bye.